we are starting to move on to our next match here. Our next match is going to be quite a banger here, folks. This is going to be Enigma, PixelJapan versus midonnay. So these are two very, very aggressive players. midonnay, well-known OCE player. He uses Pikachu. He's very, very aggressive playstyle. Very likes to throw you in for a lot of guesses. Like to mess with your tempo quite a lot. And PixelJapan rocking the Gardevoir today. I do quite like the choice of characters from PixelJapan here, but it's going to prove that he has understanding of the matchup, because midonnay is definitely not a character, someone to be sleeping on. Unfortunate whiffs coming here from both players. A little bit of spaghetti here. midonnay just slowly walking up here. 8x coming in from Gardevoir. That's a very, very powerful defensive tool and a poke at the same time. Also Litten trying to catch midonnay going in for a whiff punish. Ooh, mid's gonna punish this. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, 2x recovers just in time there. And so far we've seen a very, very slow play coming in from midonnay. This is definitely not the kind of play. Oh, that was pretty dirty there. midonnay didn't manage to confirm this burst 2Y into Iron Tail, but he does go for the tick throw, so that will give him the first round. But midonnay has been playing a lot slower than most are used to here. It seems to be working out fantastically for him. PixelJapan fights his way out with 8x to crush the throw. It's going to give him positioning, and that's incredibly important if you are playing Gardevoir. The CA's clash. Gardevoir, CA being slightly slower. The trade in PixelJapan's favor is going to give him positioning. And we see him throw out very, very defensive future sights here. Just slowly walking his way. This should be a punish this time. Yes, midonnay was much closer the second time, trying to punish 2x, and this time it will net him a good amount of damage, especially with that Jirachi buff here. Okay, PixelJapan but opts for the burst here. Really trying to work his way in. The stored power, however, the homing gets beaten out by Pikachu's much faster homing here. And we see mid trying to stuff the dash forwards with the 5x. However, PixelJapan a bit sneaky that dashes and cancels the dash into the burst attack, making excellent use of invulnerability for him on the burst attack to claim himself back around in game 1. Let's jump JY, but field JY coming here. Setting up the future sight, that's a good chip here. But the problem with the way PixelJapan's been playing is that he's been letting mid in a little bit. That's a little bit scary as Gardevoir, but so far it seems to be working out quite well for him. Nice jump X from midonnay to punish PixelJapan there. DP anti-air. And midonnay recognizes that PixelJapan was going to be patient there. It's nuzzle and gets burst reset. This is pretty big stuff. This will get PixelJapan out of the corner, but it's still a burst Pikachu here. Good Litten call coming in from PixelJapan. The level 3 Litten there doing huge work for him. Mid slowly trying to work his way back into CADC. This should be a punish. Not as big as it could have been, but it's still damage nonetheless. Deletes projectile with the JX. That's good. It's a very, very powerful tool of Gardevoir's. midonnay shield's turning very red here. He's going to have to be worried about the 2Y or the CA. That shield break is going to be massive. Are we going to see the full punish? Alright, PixelJapan opts to keep it simple there. Tide Y into forward Y. Mid running low on time, running low on resources. I think this is going to be checkmate. Indeed it is. PixelJapan takes up the first game against midonnay. Alright, here let's go into round... We're heading into round 2, game 2 here. see it. I don't expect the support change from mid, but I do wonder what the adaptation is going to be, because the ways that mid lost were kind of nebulous. It's not something. He lost a lot of micro interactions there, so these kinds of adaptations are a little bit harder to make. We're going to see if mid is going to be able to play robust enough for that. So far, we do see his the first of his adaptations. He's starting a bit more JX in field here. Alright, gets the punish with the JX. That CA of Gardevoir is a mid-low despite of what it looks. And he drops a field, but this is not too terrible position. Mid's not that far from burst. CAD seeing a few good projectiles should give it the face, and gets a thunder. Okay, so this is the second adaptation Mid's making. PixelJapan going in for his classic with Litten into Demon Slayer to try and catch any funky buttons. The Iron Tail coming out, good damage from mid, but PixelJapan Stop Power doesn't convert off of it. And there it is again. midonnay is making excellent use of that Jump X, Skill Jump X to punish the side Y of PixelJapan. It's causing PixelJapan so many problems right here. The JY knocks down midonnay. And good movement. He's using the Thunder Cancels to find his way, leap his way over the JX projectiles without getting punished. Ooh, PixelJapan swings big but misses on that Demon Slayer. And mid connected JY does get a good amount of damage. Unfortunately crosses Gardevoir out of the corner. And again the Jump X of Pikachu vaulting over the side Y. Its armored option 2 is very difficult for Gardevoir to deal with. 4X goes wide. PixelJapan goes for the cheeky grab, but midonnay opts to the burst instead. Good spacing coming out from midonnay, and he will take the game 2 in extremely convincing fashion. Good stuff coming in from midonnay, that making the correct adaptations here. And we'll see if midonnay is going to be able to ride this wave of momentum, or if PixelJapan is going to be able to hunker down and really halt mid's slow down the pace and really halt mid's momentum here. I don't expect to see a support change. PixelJapan's a huge fan of Litten plus Gardevoir. And we do see the same support, so let's see how things are going to shape up. We see PixelJapan trying to sidestep or a sidewalk Pikachu's JX, but that move has fairly good tracking, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge here. Trade in favor of midonnay there. Ooh, I'm not sure exactly what mid pressed there, but he gets caught by the 5Y there. So far, good field phase coming from midonnay. PixelJapan hasn't quite found his answer to that very pesky, to that incredibly pesky problem that is Pikachu's field JX. And he's getting, and PixelJapan's honestly getting mollywopped in the corner so far. JX again vaults over the side shock this time, and mid finds his JY in. Big damage coming in from midonnay to with J5YX. JX once more. PixelJapan left on 72 HP. Mid bursts with Jirachi. I do expect to see the burst coming in from PixelJapan very soon. Oh, what an incredible, what an interaction there. The Volt Tackle gets stuffed out. The edge of Volt Tackle gets stuffed out by Gardevoir's JX. That popular buff really coming in clutch for PixelJapan here. Oh, unfortunately, he had the right idea and the right read, but the timing was very slightly off. That back Y of Gardevoir is a pierce, and it would have connected However, it was really unfortunate that Pixel Japan just off on the timing and mid was able to sneak in that last build GX, letting him the win. So, midonnay will take the match 2-1 against Pixel Japan here.